live just outside of Toronto, 1:43 p.m. time. Hope you're all doing well. You're with Shaggy today. This is Shaggy Eugene. You got this version of me. But whatever version, it's always going to be the best version. Shaggy, clean shaven, hungover, sober, flowing. It's always the best. What's happening? It's good to see you guys. Zero. We got zero in the house, but we got 3 commentators. Guys, lick the stream. Give the stream a good lick. We'll hang out for a bit. I'm just parked in front of the gym. Gonna drink my bottle of water. We're gonna ease in there. I'm feeling really sore, eh? I'm feeling sore. I'm feeling swollen. I was supposed to have a call with Antoine last night, Antoine Lee, at 3:30 in the morning, Toronto time, 9:30 Paris, but I came home from work and I was so sore and swollen I had to cancel. I wasn't feeling very good. So we're gonna meet up next week, but yeah, it's good to see you guys. Let us know your scent of the day. Rizzard, what's happening? It's good to see you, Rizzard. Saab from California. Daneem, good to see you, Daneem. What are you guys wearing? Let us know what you're wearing. I love you, Eugene. I love you way more, Saab. Thank you so much. I love you too, bud. I appreciate that. Love is in the air. Can I give you a haircut? Well, when the time is right. It's not right now. I'm not looking for a haircut. When the time is right, yeah. I'm kind of like enjoying my hair, you know. Hair has lots of spiritual powers, eh? So they say. So they say. It has something to do with, I don't know what it has to do with. I imagine, I don't know, energy maybe? Energy, consciousness. How's it going? It's going good. We're just chilling. We're hanging out here on a Friday afternoon. Just wanted to say hello really quickly. How are you doing? How are you guys doing? What's new with you guys? Turned on, tuned in, dropped out. What's happening? What is your scent of the day? Well, my scent of the day is, again, I'm wearing submissions from Antoine Lee. And this one is called, like the working name of this one is called Masculine Vibes 38. He's now on Masculine Vibes 74, but I'm going back to 38 just to look at some things. But I'm just wearing an Antoine Lee Les Abstraits crossover, so that's what I'm wearing. It's basically what I've been wearing like the last week are these submissions of his before we have our call. But yeah, these are really good. He's making them he's making it hard for me to choose, you know, so we're kind of at that point now. But fresh, I can tell you that this is it's like an Antoine Lee take on freshness. It's probably the freshest Les Abs. I'm not wearing anything yet. Yeah, it's probably very early in Vancouver, isn't it? SUTU, Abbey Rouge. Awesome. Christine, good to see you. Estee Lauder Pleasures. It's been a long time since somebody's mentioned Pleasures here. Omar is in Shalimar, EDT. Lovely. Is it not warm? Is it not too hot for Shalimar? Today, music for a while. Nice. Nice big lavender. Caramelly lavender. Textured. Scratchy. Pineapple and lavender. And cotton candy. I'm a fan of music for a while. I'm a fan of lavender as well. Spokane is in Prada Carbon. Scent of the day for the office. Perfume snobs. I love the name. Hi. Perfume snobs. Are we all still snobs here? Oh, I hope my phone's not going to overheat because it is hot out here. Last time we had an issue, my phone overheated, but yeah, enjoying Mitsuko on my hand before work. Night shift starts in 2 hours. Awesome. What do you do? In 2 hours, that will be 4 o'clock here. I imagine it'll be, what, 10 o'clock where you are? Tuned in? I'm going to California for a week next week. That's what's new. Well, that's exciting. Daneem, what's in California? Will you be visiting anybody we know? Did you come up with the official name yet? I'm very close to naming. You know, it's not 100%. I'd say like it's like 90%. I'm really happy with the names. But no, I'm not like a, you know, I can easily be, if something better comes up, you know, I would consider it, but I'm very happy with the names and I'm close to the names. Yes. You are blessed, bro. I am blessed. I feel so damn blessed. I do. I feel so lucky and blessed. But I think it's because I'm constantly, like, every moment that I have, I'm constantly like grateful to God for being here, for giving me the opportunity for being here. And that's why I feel blessed. It's only for that reason, you know? Every moment I have in between doing shit and kind of flowing, I'm just always grateful, you know? That's what I feel. I feel grateful, and that's why I feel blessed. My heart always feels full. Not always, but I mean, it takes work. It takes a lot of work. But I'm grateful, and that's why I feel blessed. I feel like I have everything. Even though I don't have everything, I feel like I have everything I could possibly ever need, and way more. And like way more is always coming every moment, so I think we're all blessed. You know what, Brandon? I think we're all blessed to be here. Just some of us realize it more than others. Some of us don't even realize we're fucking here, you know? Some of us are so asleep and they're just like sleepwalking through life. It's pretty sad. MJ sent it the Nexon. Looking forward to your new release. Thank you. I'm really excited. I'm kind of hoping to have them at least before Essence. I'm planning. I'd love to go to Essence. I think it's in February. I never really thought about it before until I went to Portugal, and I really enjoyed Portugal. And I said to myself, and this is something that I've been manifesting too, is to go out and travel more and meet more like-minded people. So Essence is definitely on my, it's you know, it's on the hamster cage. It's on the hamster wheel. But somebody asked me yesterday if I was going to Scent Explore, and I was like, ooh. I never thought about that, you know. I'm not sure if Scent Explorer is kind of my scene, you know. I'm not sure if I would fit in. I'm not sure if I go there, it's gonna fill my soul the same way Portugal did. I just mostly influencers, right? I don't know, I've not been before, but I imagine it's just mostly influencers. What's happening, Bobby? Oh no, good to see you, bro. Let us know what you're wearing. Is that coffee? Cheers. I want to be the first to promote your next fragrance. Any hints you can give us on it? Yeah, I mean, slowly they'll start coming out. It's fresh, I tell you that. It's fresh. It's clean and it's fun. Josie, what's happening? Get along the vetiver. Good. Get along. Girl on. God, Guerlain's got to be the most butchered name in all of Perfume. The most butchered French name. I mean, I still butcher it to this day, but. Bobby Aloha, what up in Waikiki? Yeah, Bobby, what's up in Waikiki? What's new in Hawaii? How are you? The weather here it's hot, man. Like, check this out. It's beautiful. Can you guys see the sun? I'm not sure. Where is it, but not a fucking chemtrail in the sky. Look how clean that is, man. I don't know. They must forgot to spray the sky. It's busy shooting presidents. Trying to assassinate people. They forgot to spray the sky. Just kidding. Truck and trace. Yes, 10 o'clock. Truck and trace. What does that mean, truck and trace? Are you in like logistics or something? Truck and trace. Let me set this up here. I'm gonna be visiting Al Manzano one of those days. He dropped a comment on one of my videos recently, last week or so, but yeah, I hope he's doing good. He says he doesn't watch YouTube anymore for some reason. He doesn't like the way the guys dress. I mean, He has the right to not watch, but I mean, he's really picky too, Manzano. Only Al can make Al happy. I'm not sure many other people can make that guy happy. Do you eat before the gym or after? Oh, this is a great question. Well, it depends what I'm doing. So, Omar, I'm really sore. Like, I'm really fucking sore. Every morning I wake up, I'm banged, you know. I'm broken. Like, all my tendons, all my joints. I feel like a damn zombie. And I think I just got to rest my body. So today I'm going to do cardio. I'm going to do hour on the elliptical. No, not the elliptical. I hate the fucking elliptical. Stairmaster. I'm going to do an hour on the Stairmaster. So because I'm going to do cardio, I'm going to do it fasted. I did not eat. I haven't eaten since last night, about 2 o'clock in the morning. I fried up some beef. And yeah, I've not had any carbs or anything really since then. So hopefully I'll be burning like straight fat for energy. I'll be burning fat for energy. Yeah, I love lifting weights, but I'm so sore and banged up, and what I want to do is do an hour on the Stairmaster and then go stretch in the steam room. That's what I got to do. Carl Anderson, what's happening in Dawn? I saw Rich uploaded an Impressions of Hope today. Frederick Mall Hope. But good to see you, Carl Anderson. He's probably in the gym. Are you watching from the gym, Carl? Comes an electric car. Can you guys hear the electric cars? I hate the sound of electric cars, that buzzing. I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't like it as much as gas cars. Had a 3-hour nap under the cherry tree yesterday. I laid a blanket down. Yeah, and I just used the shade of the leaves and napped under there. It was gorgeous. Oh my God. A 3-hour nap under the cherry tree. I was in 31 Rue Cambon. And, you know, I smoked a nice joint and the leaves were rustling and my dreams were just, I was everywhere, you know? I feel like I was soaring like a hawk. Yesterday, Jersey, today, eau de cologne, and I feel good after work. Mike Wolf. Good to see you, Mike Wolf. Love Jersey. I like eau de cologne as well. I don't wear it a whole lot. I don't wear many eau de colognes. But, you know what I discovered, and I recently, like, really caught my attention is Celine's Cologne Francais. Like, the first time I got it, I was like, okay, this is nice, but I gotta see where it's going, right? And then I've spent the last couple of days just kind of spraying it and watching it, and it's really interesting, Cologne Francais. Even though it's simple, it's very simple, and all I get mostly is fig, but it is this super fresh fig. It is creamy and warm and musky, really nice, really simple though. You know, when I get a fragrance like that's that simple, I often question, like, is this worth the money? Is this worth like the same money that complex fragrances in the same line are worth? Because it's not nearly as complex as some of the more complex Celines, but it's beautiful. It is gorgeous. So how do you value a perfume? Like, should perfumes, let's say in the collection, a Celine collection, should, I don't know. I always feel like if something isn't as interesting or exciting, it's just like, especially like Cologne Francais. But then how do you put a value on its beauty? Because it is very beautiful. Nata Dida. Hello, everyone. Hi. Santa de Rochas. Eau de Rochas. I have Eau de Rochas. Very beautiful. Welcome. Christine says, Daneem, where in Cali will you be visiting? It's 3-digit temperatures in LA. Oof. Oof. I couldn't even imagine. What are the nights like, though? Do they get cool? Because the nights here get really cool. I'm still sleeping outside in the evenings. Yesterday I had a nice visitor. I don't know what happened, but I had to get my flashlight because there's a visitor in the backyard with us, like at 4 o'clock in the morning. Zambo Man's from LA. What's happening? It's 67 degrees Fahrenheit where I am, wearing Mur 55. I can't wait to try that. So come next month, I'll get to try Mur 50 September. Chemtrails are definitely real. Well, yeah, they admit to them, so of course they're real. Another desert gem. What's happening, Bri? He watches my content because I dress up most of the time. Is that the trick? Is that the trick? I got to take my t-shirts off. Question, are you growing your hair out like Jeremy Fragrance? Well, I'm growing my hair out like Eugene. What's happening, April? Lewis, hi Eugene. No send today because I'm sick. Sorry to hear that, bro. Hope you feel better soon. Awesome to hear a little bit news of your new fragrance. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Put a little bit on here, even though I'm wearing some. Actually, I think I'm wearing enough. I don't want to put any more on. I am wearing enough. I can smell it. Yossi says, Eugene, are you weightlifting? I just started going back to the gym again. Yes, I'm weightlifting. For mental health, I guess to connect to my body, to learn more about my body. Yeah, just to keep healthy, to keep fit, to keep sane, to keep active, to keep busy, to keep from wasting my time. I mean, it fills a lot of roles for me going into the gym. You know, it's like a hobby. It's definitely a hobby. You know, it's a good hobby too. It's one I love. It's actually my favorite part of the day. I love just going to the gym and for that 2 hours, just focusing on myself and challenging myself and trying to be the best version of me. Ellipticals for the birds. I kind of agree. There's a lot of birds out there. Facilitator says, hi, I know you are into florals, so any recommendation of a perfume with incense and florals? Yeah. How about Chanel number 22, loaded with both incense and, frankincense, incense, and tons of florals. Rose, mostly rose in the top, tuberose. What else is in there? What else is in I imagine some iris, but number 20, try anything from Chanel. They usually have tons of florals and often incense as well. 31 Rue Cambone's got florals and incense. What else? Florals and incense. Florals and incense. 22 is the first one that jumps to my mind. Electric cars on Proxen. ISOE super. Totally. Just kidding, of course. Me too. I'm okay if somebody's driving an electric, God bless you, man. If I'm not sore the next day, I feel like I didn't work out hard enough. Same. I'd much rather be sore like this and walk like a stiff than not feel sore at all, because I feel like at least I'm doing something. But this has been going on for over a year. It's a long time, and I'm still like, my tendons are tight, and I guess maybe I need to stretch more. Celine, interesting. Paroli, I find them interesting. I guess you got to be patient, eh? And I understand the old timers don't, and I get that, and I love that for you guys. There's so many bitter old timers that just can't get along with Celine. And that's cool. It might be the price, it might be the formulations, it might be so many things. And I love that for you, but I love them for myself because they fit me. For me, they fit. They're really well made, they're interesting. I love the way they unfold. I love the stories they tell. I love the way they're blended. They're smooth. Carl says, I trained before work today. Just got home from work and eating some good salmon now. Wore at dawn after I saw Rich first impression of hope. Good meal. Zambo says Cologne Francais is the best in the Celine line. Wow. Wow, that's so interesting. I've really woken up to it. It's so musky. And there's a, I don't pick up, it's actually really difficult for me to explain Cologne Francais. Like, I don't even know what I'm picking up. And I look at the note breakdown, it doesn't make any sense to me. Mostly what I get is fig leaf, the floral fig. It's slightly herbal and it's a very musky perfume. A lot of people say that one shells like Rien in the opening. Which one, Bri? Probably says scent of the day, Le Peau Nue. So boring. Damn. I don't know, man. Le Peau Nue is a big powdery rose iris and vanilla. I think there's a lot of vanilla in there. What is it you want it to do, Paroli? Like what's can you give us a little bit more? What about it is boring? Is it the story? Is it the ingredients? Is it the theme itself? Is it a theme that you just don't enjoy? Your perfumes are beautiful packaged. I love the magnetic cap. Thank you, Deneen. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love the magnetic caps too. I love going through that process. I remember it very well. The nights are cool and breezy sometimes, but during the day, it's an oven. Yeah, it's like that here too. I don't want to be out in the sun during the day, unless I'm in the shade. What's your thoughts on Balenciaga Pour Homme? It's a huge fragrance. That's what I think. It's huge. I don't know, I'm kind of confused about it being like one of the greatest vintages of all time, though. It doesn't really, I don't know if I would have made that statement. I keep hearing it all the time. I'm not sure if I claim that statement, though. What's happening, Rich? Woohoo, good to see you, bud. Show us your sleep setup outside, Eugene. All right, post a picture on Instagram when I get home, and I'll take a nice picture. It's just a chair, dude. I just sit in a straight chair, and I sleep in it. And it's half, like, I start in a meditation, and then by the end of the night, I end up falling asleep in it, you know? Thought your favorite part was talking to us. Yeah, that too. I got lots of favorite parts, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like when I'm at the gym, it's my favorite part of the day. When I'm doing YouTube lives, it's my favorite part of the day. When I'm meditating, it's my favorite part of the day. Whatever I'm doing, I always say, like, wherever I am in my life, this right now is the greatest moment of my life, because this is where I am. This is, you know, I'm here now. I'm not anywhere else. Nothing else matters. What happened yesterday does not matter. It's over. It's gone. I can't do anything about it. You know, if it was fun, I can celebrate it in my mind. If it was awful, I don't want to think about it. And I'm just here, so this right now is the best moment of my life, and that's all I'm worried about. Not worried about anything else or anywhere else except for being here right now. Have you hooked up Antoine Lee with some Balenciaga Pour Homme? Would love to hear his take on that one. You know what would be really fun, Carl, now that you mention that, is maybe like send him a bunch of samples, like pick out a bunch of perfumes that he's never smelled before and get his ideas on them. I can't remember if we've talked about Balenciaga Pour Homme. I know he likes Sauvage, Eau de Sauvage. I know he likes number 19. He said his mom used to wear number 19. Which is awesome. African leather is the best cardamom scent. Guys, who agrees with Green Igniter? African leather is the best cardamom scent. I would imagine Jean-Claude Elena would have that title of best cardamom. What is the best cardamom? I like cardamom. You know what has a nice cardamom? What comes to mind is Guerlain's Santal Pau Rosa. Today, Vintage Bogart. What's happening, Lane? Good to see you. What's your thoughts on alcohol-free cologne? MFK just released a new Sauvage water-based no-alcohol cologne that looks like milk. I haven't tried it yet, Jared. But my thoughts are, I don't know. I think it'd be better to stick with alcohol. You know, they've been using alcohol for hundreds of years because it works. So I'm not sure if this is gonna start any trends, but I think it's a fucking gimmick, is what it is. It sounds like a gimmick. Water-based alcohol, like alcohol is the problem, right? Like perfumers' alcohol is the biggest problem in the world today. What's happening, Bilbo? Let's spark it. Bilbo, you are all over my Instagram. I see you everywhere. I see your notes, they catch up with me everywhere. Is that what they're called, notes? Sup, Bilbo in the house. Autumn Clark says, I really enjoy Celine fragrances. Me too. I don't enjoy the price. I don't enjoy paying for them, but I do enjoy the perfumes. I think I'm gonna get Zuzu. Scent of the night, Molto Smolto. Dushan, good to see you. How have you been, Dushan? Another electric. I Smell says, Eugene, I watched the video that you made a few years back, just here recently. The one where you were talking about Luca Turin's book. It was a good watch. Awesome. Thanks for watching. I like Turin. I'm a fan of Turin. Spaced Outs and Amouage Opus 5. Duncan says, howdy, babes and fellas. Yusuf, good to see you. Guerlain L'Homme Cologne. The Mexican boy, French perfume, my man. Hello from French. Hello, France. Good to see you from Canada. Like the stream for Nuge. I second everything you said about the gym. It's my second home. My mental health dives down when I can't go. I've gone for about 2 years and I don't miss more than 2 days in a row. Yeah, I don't remember missing. I've missed one day here and there, but I've not missed 2 days often. Actually, when I went to Portugal, I missed the whole week, but that was out of my control. I still did push-ups every day. I made a rule with myself. When I was in Portugal, I was in I can't remember what floor I was on. I think the 7th. And every time I got in an elevator, I made a rule with myself. I get on or off, I got to do push-ups. And I got to do as many push-ups as I can. And getting on or off like 5, 6, 7 times a day, that's a lot of push-ups. I ended up losing 9 pounds in Portugal too, so that was awesome. Rethreading old grounds. They smell flat on the skin and not much happens. Had to wash off Parade yesterday because it turned laundry detergent on my skin. Couldn't take it. To be honest, I wore black tie. And I did enjoy it. I enjoy black tie too. Parade smells like laundry detergent. I find Parade is a lot in line with Dolce & Gabbana's light blue for women. Very much like that perfume. Balenciaga Put Home, cinnamon patchouli, great slush. I get a lot of ambergris from it. I don't know if my mind is playing tricks for me, but Balenciaga Put Home shows me a lot of ambergris. Hermes Barenya soon. Nigel making a Chypre with a leather base. Oh wow. Is this for real? That sounds very interesting. A leathery Chypre. It's good that you remain present and enjoy the present moment. That's the secret. It's totally the secret. It is totally the trick. A new designer release like Gallo. I sound Merkin? Do I? Do Americans say A? Yes, Saint Antoine stuff. I wonder if he'd be down with that. Hey Eugene, opinions on Big Edad Concentrate versus the regular. I don't wear the regular for some reason. When I feel like Big Edad, I wear Big Edad Concentrate. I don't wear the cologne Bigarad. I don't know why. And I love Terre Eau Fraiche as well, which is very much like Bigarad. I love that. I think it's a genius perfume. Actually, I might even actually like the Hermes more. Christine says anything from Memo belongs in the you-know-what. Damn, Christine. Pirelli says, I really enjoy African leather. I honestly, I can't. I really struggle with the Memos as well. I struggle with Initios as well. That's why I asked Rich about Initio on his stream the other day. I really, really struggle with the line. What else is like along that range? They might actually own each other. Or somebody was saying Parfum de Marly owns Initio, or it rings a bell. A lot of that stuff I can't wear. It's not me, you know? It's just not me. I feel like an imposter wearing that shit. Space says I tried Un Rose 2 days ago and it's amazing. It's not just rose, it's earthy, spicy, green, woody, winey, even bigger than Portrait of a Lady. It's super strong. Yeah, it's super good too, man. Super good. Super complex and deep. Grapey. Cannoli's Signature X Original is a great cardamom. Cardamom, I think there's some cumin in there as well. Rich says, try the new mull today. I saw your upload. Rudy, what's happening? Good to see, time to musk up. Brian is here. All the stars are here. Is that a rocket on your shirt, or are you happy to see me? You know I'm always happy to see you, Brian. Rockets away. Cadizia Moods is a fantastic patchouli. Ooh, Duncan would agree with you. I would not. How is it, Rich? I want to buy it, says Rudy. He uploaded a first impressions, Rudy. I like Saint Germain. I like Saint Germain too, a lot. Nightclubbing. I like nightclubbing. Black Tie, Eau de California. Rimbaud is not bad, but Jersey is just, I agree. Jersey is better than Rimbaud. I think Rimbaud is almost not necessary because of Jersey. But Rimbaud is great. If Jersey wasn't, you know, didn't exist, Rimbaud would be great. But yes, I would just much rather wear Jersey as well. Rich says, hope smells like Promise times Dawn. Oof. I struggle with Promise too. Promise is super dry, eh? Bobby says, I love Memo Initio. All right. I mean, you're allowed to. I'm glad. I'm glad for you. How much are you in love with them? Like, do they fill your heart, love, or like, you think they're good? Love. Vintage YSL La Nuit is my personal favorite cardamom fragrance. Cardamom and lavender. Dawn is my favorite. This is good news. I like Dawn. I like Dawn as well. Rudy coming back from the dead now that there's a new mull. Yeah. Rudy, what'd you think of Comet? Have you changed your mind on Comet? Did you end up getting Comet? Desert gem for $1,000. I'm tired of those $1,000 desert gems. At least they're not $2,000. The first two were $2,000. I don't hate it, but I don't think it's worth the money. But what is nowadays, the incense in it is very, very good. Duncan is in Ombre Narguil. Xerjoff Initio. Parfum de Marly and Initio have a connection, yes. And Memo. Oh, Memo and Floraiku is the same. It's another brand that I don't really jive with. struggle with Byredo, very boring synthetic scents. Only Balda Freak is good. I actually wore pulp. I wore pulp yesterday. That's what I wore. Yeah, and I feel the same. Byredo is just another brand that I don't find very interesting. It's the aesthetic, you know. It's just simply the aesthetic. Monsieur is a strong patchouli. Paris Petit Monte Carlo has some great fragrances. Wow, the bottle and the box design of Barenya is just beautiful to me. Hermes is back, I hope. What's happening with Biche? Thoughts on original vetiver? Plan to pick it up. The Creed, I think it's beautiful. I wish I had a bottle myself. Probably says I never tried Dawn. Christine says Initio is another major psychotic hatred of mine. Christine, we have a lot in common. Is Comet blonde or brunette? Dirty blonde. Dirty blonde? Comet? Comet is a dirty blonde, I think. Lils. Anuj, what's happening? Happy Friday. Good to see you, brother. Christina has good taste. Initio are so poor, like Xerjoff, says Rich Mitch. Poorly made? I'm sure not like poor bank accounts. Everybody's saying hello to Anuj. Anuj, you're a star here, bro. Anuj is loved. Anuj, how are you so loved? Did Mull work on Hope? I wonder if it was the last fragrance he worked on with the brand. I think he did. I'm hearing he did. I like Mojave Ghost, but it's a fleeting fragrance. Rich Mitch is hoarding all the Xerjoff vintages. Don't be fooled. I don't love Initio. Get your eyes checked at Alex Choose. Choose shoes. Well, I thought I read that you love Initio. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like, Bobby O. You're not playing tricks on me, are you? Byredo got a couple of good ones hidden in the line. And the Malik, Accord Oud, Cellular, and Tobacco Mandarin. Tobacco Mandarin is nice. I thought Tobacco Mandarin was really nice. A nice ambery perfume. And the Malik, I don't remember it. And I have a few others. I have Balda Freak. I have a couple of the Ouds. And they're packed away. I just never wear them. The only one that is out on my shelf is Pulp. And it's been years since I wore Pulp before yesterday. It's like every couple of years I'll pull it out. In weather like I love it in weather like this. It's fresh and juicy and very fruity and ambery. It's interesting, you know what it is? It's very sticky too. It's like the syrupy juices you'd find at the bottom of a fruit bowl that's been left out on the sun all day, you know, during a picnic or a party in your backyard or something. Lily threatening to ruin Rich Mitch. Oh no. Audrey Jane is here. Good to see Audrey Jane. Happy Friday. How's the little one? How's the bundle of joy, Audrey Jane? Any comments on Oud Satin Mood? Yes, I own Oud Satin Mood as well. I have the original, the first one. It's nice. It's nice. Nice big vanilla. A violet-y vanilla. That's what, like a rubbery vanilla. It's nice. Oud Satin Mood doesn't get too much love on this channel for some reason. Is it me? Is it me that's projecting the love on Oud Satin Mood? Guys, how do you guys all feel about Oud Satin Mood? I know it's like a world-class perfume, you know. I don't think it's as big as Baccarat Rouge. I smell a lot more Baccarat Rouge out in the wild than Oud Satin Mood. I mean, Oud Satin Mood is good. It's just, it's not something that I reach for a lot. It's this big violet rose, like a candied violet rose, oud and vanilla. Very sweet. That might be the reason I don't wear it, but I do own a bottle. I can't wait to try Corian 39, Mexico City exclusive. Is that new? Coriander. I love coriander. Chanel's great at using coriander. Zerjoff Neo. I also like Balda Freak and Mojave Ghost, but I get why people think they're overrated. Balda Freak, that is the one that smells like Vetiver Tonka from Hermes. I remember people raging when that first came out. Like, how dare you make like another Vetiver Tonka? But some people appreciate it more than, they like it more than Vetiver Tonka. They say Vetiver Tonka doesn't last, so Balda Freak fits. I haven't been getting much fragrances lately. Got to drop 18K on a generic generator. Damn. Promise is incredibly potent. Its potency isn't credible. Eugene loving the longer hair. Thank you. Little one is now 13 months. Where has the time gone? The sun burned it. That was quick. 13 months. These are great stages now. Is he starting to walk? Like, that can be happening any moment now. Probably drooling and, oh yeah, sucking on everything. Got his hands in his mouth and they're just like gibberish. Oud Satin Mood X-Straight always gets compliments when I wear it. I imagine it does. Oud Satin Mood is lovely but too loud. Comet is amazing but better for a woman. I'm obsessed with Comet. I went swimming today. Oh, message deleted. Pearly says Oud Satin Mood is way too loud. It is a big perfume. It is a big personality. It has character. I was given a sample of Promise. It's been permeating my drawer for 2 years now. Promise is huge. What's bigger, Promise or Oud Satin Mood? Two very different perfumes, both big. Which is bigger? How do you decide that, which is bigger? How do we measure this? From what I heard right now, Barenya Hermes notes, berries, butterfly lily, oakwood, and patchouli. Sound like fantasy notes. Butterfly lily. MFK oud is better. MFK oud is an interesting oud. It's so rubbery, eh? It's just mostly patchouli to me. It feels like one of those one-note perfumes, but a really good one. Like, if you like rubbery perfumes, this is one of the great rubbery ones. Like balsams. Audrey says, I love Comet. Isn't it gorgeous? It is. Fine powder. Carl says Oud Satin Mood is more like a smell for me than a perfume. Duncan, you could probably get a perfumer to generate some perfume for you at 18K. Yeah, you can get some perfumes made for 18K. You know what I got samples of sent to me the other day is Agalos. You guys know Agalos? He was in Portugal, nominated for an Art and Olfaction Award, and we hooked up. We've known each other for probably about 10 years. That was our first time meeting, and he sent me samples of his work. And I gotta say, I was thoroughly impressed. Like, I didn't smell all of them. I smelled about 3 or 4, and I kept getting wafts of them throughout the day. I had them on my arm, and I was like, these are really nice. They smell way more classically inclined than modern. But yeah, 18K will get you some perfumes. Super Cedar is amazing from Byredo. Give it another try. Smells like a Le Labo. Le Labo and Byredo, eh? I love wearing Comet. You just want to keep wearing it, but I don't know if it fits me. What about it isn't you, Lils? What do you see in it? When you're looking in the Comet mirror, what do you see that doesn't belong? I bet it does, Lily. I bet it fits Lily as perfectly as a sundress. Super Cedar is great. I enjoy it. Guys, like the stream. We got 49 in the house. 45 minutes. 2:29 p.m. just outside of Toronto. Just about to go into the gym. And then I'm going to Ribfest. I am going to Ribfest right after the gym. Ribfest is in town. So I will be at Ribfest. Rockstar. Hello to you. Mika's in Frederick Mall, Vetiver Extraordinaire. Awesome. I don't like potent frags. Nothing can't stay interesting after 10 hours. Yeah, they can. I think they can. I think things can. I'm interested in 10 hours late. I love deep dry downs. Eugene, have you tried Dias and Durga Cowboy Grass? It's fantastic. I tried a bunch of things from Dias and Durga. They're being carried by Etiquette in Toronto now, and I got to try them. Yeah, interesting. They kind of remind me of Tower, like the balsams they use. They use a lot of dark balsams, incense, resins. My mind just kind of went to Andy Tower when I smelled them the first time. Some babies get up and walk as early as 8 months old. I miss the baby babbies the most when they grow older. Can't get the little voice back yet. Cowboy Grass has that smokiness in the beginning that can be off-putting at times. Promise is harsher. Oudsat Mood may be even bigger though. Promise is harsher. Yeah, Oudsat Mood is smoother. Promise is bigger. Okay. We got a disagreement going on here. Promise is the bigger one. I can wear Oudsat Mood in the heat, no problem. Promise is bigger. It's got a lot more texture, I feel. I love his babbling. It's the best sound in the world. I keep recording it. Yeah, cherish those. Before you know it, they'll be 19 and gone. MFK uses Cambodian oud. It's the less offensive ouds. Is this true? I like his cashmere oud. His cashmere and velvet oud. Those are nice. They're less sweet though. They're very ambery, and they're animalic as well. Those might be Cambodian oud. Promise is eternal. It is. Try to make a baby, Lils. Make 2 or 3. And name them Dolce and Gabbana. One spray of Promise will last all day. Sold my bottle and bought a 3.5 ounce. Yeah. I don't even wear Promise much anymore. The Comet mirror. I don't think Byredo is even similar or close to Le Labo. Byredo does trendy, boring stuff. Le Labo can do bold, creative stuff. Le Labo drives me nuts, eh? I do like a lot of their things, but it's like I find myself hating my life when I wear their perfumes. Is anyone else like that? Like, why do I do that? Why do I keep doing that myself? It's like I want to like them, but the moment I spray on, I feel like I'm wearing a shoebox. Not perfume, but I'm wearing a shoebox. What's happening, Interference? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well, man. Lily says, Jesus, Duncan, no kids for me. Oof. No kids for me. She's triggered. Liz is triggered. Ribfest. Is this an actual festival of ribs? Yes. It's like all the great ribbers from across the country get together and they park in a park, and you go and you taste all the different ribs. And they all, like each booth, they're trailers. They set up trailers. They have these huge grills. They boil the ribs first, and then they barbecue them, and they sauce them up, and they have competitions, and they have trophies, and you get to vote for your favorite ribs and all that. So it's a pretty great time. And then they travel. They go from city to city, just like the CNE. The Canadian National Exhibition is a fair that goes. It starts in the summer, and it starts from Vancouver to Burnaby to Edmonton, Calgary, Regina, and it just like every weekend it travels across the country, and it gets closer and closer. And that's how Ribfest works too. It's like the traveling circus, but of ribs instead of flying monkeys. Bentley from Men Intense. Is that the one that smells like Gucci Purhomme? I imagine it's nice. I don't have a lot of experience with it. What would you recommend as a date night perfume for 22 years? Tested Descendre and loved it. If you loved it, well, you can wear those as your date. But I mean, those for 22 years, I mean, Polo might be a little bit dated, and Descendre might be a little bit heavy for a 22-year-old man. But if it fits you, wear it. If it works, wear it. 22. Honestly, you can wear anything, whatever you can pull off, whatever you love wearing. Like, you could wear Chanel No. 5 on a date, 22-year-old. And if you love it and you're confident, that's your scent, and nobody's going to tell you otherwise, right? And if you're confident in it, other people will love it too. But I don't know. But clearly you have great taste. You have refined taste. It's very classical. Maybe you can wear like a classic barbershop fougere. Maybe Invasion Barbar. Maybe Boy, Chanel Boy. You can wear Creed. Lots of nice Creeds for young guys. Heritage. How about Chanel? Get along Heritage. Chanel. I think Heritage is beautiful. One of my son's best friends, he's like 20 years old, and he just bought a bottle of Heritage. I'm like, damn, kid, good for you. Like, you went from pretty much the designer shelves to Heritage. That's a big step. That's a big jump, right? Going to, department store counter, the perfumes you'll regularly find on there to Heritage is a massive jump. What's the fragrance you have repeatedly purchased the most? I'd like to know from everyone. I've never finished a bottle like recently, so. Your Celine top 3. My favorite Celine, I would say, is Dom Paris. I like a lot of them. I like Dom Paris. I like Saint Germain des Prés. I like Nightclubbing. I like Black Tie. I like Eau de Californie. I like Bois d'Ormonde a lot. I love Bois d'Ormonde. It's a very woody, soft, warm, creamy iris. With clove. It's got clove or cardamom. Could have both. It could have both. I love Bois d'Ormonde. I'm not crazy about Reptile for some reason. I don't understand Reptile. I don't even think I would want to consider understanding it. So like, I've tried so many times. It's nice. Reptile is nice. I'll say it's blended beautifully, but it feels like I don't know, it feels like a synthetic project that just doesn't resonate with me. However I look at this, like whatever angle, it's just like, I try to make it make sense for me and I can't, I've just I feel like I've given up on Reptile. I've almost given up on Cologne Francais, but spending a couple of days with it the other day really opened my eyes to what it can do. So I think patience is the key. But then again, it's like, how much time do you want to invest in learning a perfume? So those, I don't know if I have a top 3. Dom Putty, Saint Germain des Prés is beautiful. Bois Dormant is beautiful, I would say. And then they got some other floral ones. Le Peau Nu, which Prolly was just saying he can't stand. He found it boring. Have you tried Chanel Edinburgh from the old line? Yes, I have Edinburgh. Edinburgh is the piney one, right? Edinburgh. Ribfest or ribs? No, ribs, like chicken, beef, ribs, pork, meat, barbecue sauce, grill, smokehouse, cowboys, farmers. Anush says, have a great workout and a great weekend, my brother. Let's link up soon and grab some beers. Peace out, peeps. Yeah, man. Whenever you're ready, bro. Whenever you're good, I'm down. My Ass by Kanye West. Beautiful scent. You should try it. I didn't know Kanye had a perfume. Does Kanye have a celebrity fragrance? I like Kanye. He's like my peeps. Warehouse Stream. Get a Wi-Fi extender, Anuj. Warehouse Stream, Anuj. Sweep up. I'll be right there. Or don't. It doesn't matter. Le Labo has some gems. What are the gems? What are the Le Labo gems? Let's hear about the Le Labo gems. When I wear Musk 25, I'm in heaven. I feel like I'm in the clouds too. I feel like I'm in the clouds with wolves. And the clouds are pink. Yes. I get a lot of hair. Animal hair, animal fur in Musk 25. It's very musky and very uplifting, almost angelic. I feel like I'm in heaven too, like literally heaven. Not like happy, but like up in the sky. Do you buy ribs at Ribfest or do you leave ripped? No, I'm not going to be getting ripped. We're going to be having ribs. You can probably get beer there, but I won't be drinking beer. Do you hear that, Lily? Duncan says he's already planning your kids' names. Avantis is a world-class perfume. Ribfest sounds sloppy. It can be. But you find out who are your friends at Ribfest. I mean, at what comfort level they are in your friendship. Because ribs are super sloppy. And you know some people. I'm so jealous. I want ribs. Come to Ribfest. I would love to be there. Come. The kids' names are going to be Elena, Polge, and Dove. Why Dove? How did you get Dove? Elena, Polge, and Dove. Promise versus Dawn. Dawn. For me is Dawn. The cabbage accusation is tough to recover from. The duck got you on that. In the realm of guilty absolute. Very leathery. Very leathery. Petrol-y. Rich is a big fan of guilty absolute. Way more than I am. I want to eat ribs in a big puffy dress. You deserve to eat ribs in a big puffy dress with a crown like a princess. I would love to see barbecue sauce all over your face like this, like the Joker, just like covered in barbecue sauce. Ow, licking it up. In heels too. I imagine that's possible in LA. Everything's possible in LA, isn't it? I gotta go to LA sometime. I gotta see what Los Angeles is all about. Your personality will pretty much carry your fragrance. In terms of confidence, I agree. You can wear whatever you want. Descendra is in my top 10 all-time fragrances. No compliment yet, but I wear for me. That's saying a lot, considering like how many perfumes you have in your collection. Duncan. But I'll give you a compliment, Duncan. You smell good in Descendra. There you go, your first compliment. Christine, love a rack of ribs. Andreas says thank you. You're welcome. Finding heritage perfume in that clockweight bottle is impossible. Is it? Is it not available on eBay and stuff like that? Reptile is about rock stars from 70s and crystal meth, from what I heard. To me, it smells very, it's very synthetic. Ricardo says you definitely need to try Booze and Bocce by Captain Fawcett. I've not heard of this. Duncan challenge accepted. I finished about 5 or 6 Terre de Hermes, I think. I wore Terre recently. I think after I saw Rich review it, I wore Terre. And I reminded of what a beauty. There's a great, I would say that's a good date night scent, Terre. Terre is so damn good. I remember getting Rimbaud in February when it just launched. It's very soft and weak. It's chalky also. It is chalky. Chalky powdery, eh? Will you stream from Ribfest? We can feel like we're there with you. No, I won't be streaming from Ribfest. I won't be streaming from Ribfest. I'm actually going to be meeting with Maria and Luca. So we're going to have ribs. Dove is the greatest perfumer of this age, obviously. Allegedly. Well, there you go. That's why you're naming your kid after him. That was hilarious. And yes, anything's possible here. Come visit. I would have to come visit LA. It just sounds too crazy not to miss. Terre will work at Ribfest. Terre would work at Ribfest. I need to go home and get my hat though if I'm going to Ribfest. Anyway, I'm gonna have to run. I gotta get inside the gym before getting to Ribfest. But guys, it was so good to see you. This was great. Just over an hour. 63 minutes at 2:46 p.m. Toronto time. Just outside of Toronto. And I am in Masculine Vibes. Where'd you go? 38, my scent of the day. I hope that whatever you guys are doing and whatever perfume you're wearing brings you lots of love and joy and competence. I hope it brings you competence. Yeah, but have a great day. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. Open your hearts and let them flow. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Love you. Love you all. Bye for now.